together as a family.
My name is Kelly. I'm a fan of GBKM.
My name is Pastor Clement Omozane.
I'm Medea, your red carpet host.
I am your host, Ellen Roxon, for the show Talkk Datt.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl Ellen Roxon. Today I have a nice episode for you guys. I have a special guest. If you guys are new to my show, I do interview all millennials around the city who are on the rise to fame and success. I go live every Fridays at 12 p.m. here in GBKM FM. So make sure you guys tune in every Fridays, you guys. You guys can watch from our website at www.gbkmfm/TV, or you guys can also tune in from our Facebook page, Great Benin Kingdom, and you can also tune in from the TuneIn app as well, you guys, or our YouTube page as well at GBKM TV. Also, make sure to give us a follow on Instagram at GBKMFM, and you guys can also follow my page as well at Talkk Datt Talkk Media, just so that you guys can keep updated with all the updates with my show and to see little previews as well. You guys can also follow me on my personal page as well at Ellen Rocks. But yeah, you guys, I hope everybody is excited for today's episode. Before we get started, I will allow you guys to just have a moment to grab a snack or grab a drink while we take a quick little break. So without further ado, we're just going to go on a quick little break, and we'll be back in a couple minutes, you guys.
Do you know who you are? What is your name?
Sometimes you wonder why and wonder how. Don't be alone. Just stay calm, cause even if you choose or not to.
My child, recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology. Memorize to keep you from evil theology. For you, the Dakahiyya denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology. Divide and conquer each other, really lynch policy. You cannot build each other up, how will you build economy?
What's good, everybody? You're here with your host Ellen Roxon on my show Talkk Datt Talkk here on GBKM FM. If you were just tuning in, we do go live every Fridays, you guys, at 12 p.m. with my show here. Be sure to watch it on our website at www.gbkmfm/TV or from our Facebook page at Great Benin Kingdom. You can also tune in from the TuneIn app as well, or watch us on our YouTube at GBKM TV, you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you guys to my guest, who is a DJ. He goes by The Real Super Fame, or you can call him Tevin. Tevin, what's good? How are you?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. So just to get right into it, what inspired you originally to want to become a DJ?
Well, to be honest, it was mainly a family thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was mainly a family thing. Grandfather, musician, dad, musician, me, you know. Mm-hmm. So it was like basically a generation thing still. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I just decided at first, I didn't really take it serious around, I think I was age 13 to 14. I wasn't really taking it serious. And then I was fooling around, whatever, being a regular teenager.
Yeah.
And then I just, I said to myself, I'm like, yo, let me give this a shot and see what it's all about. And I gave it a shot, and then I began to like it. And then, just decided from there to start DJing, playing music, seeing how people, like, it feels good to see that you could play songs and it could actually, like, make people do a lot of crazy stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So, when was your first actual gig?
Oh, that was a while back. I think it was sometime around...
No worries.
2012?
It's been that long, yeah? 2012? Wow, okay.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you've been doing this. Do you remember what the first event was that you did?
Oh, I can't even tell you that.
No? No? Okay, no worries. How do you feel like you've changed as a DJ since you first started until now?
Well, a lot of things change. Like, I would say my behavior, my presentation, my mindset,
Yeah.
Because back then I wasn't really taking it serious. I was just, you know,
fooling
whatever.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, like, I see like the more seriousness of it, and I'm like, you know what? A lot of money can be made out of this, and you can achieve a lot with DJing. You know what I mean? So at the same time, like, you know?
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah. So it was I would say mainly my mindset changed.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's really good. What was the most easiest thing to learn when you were learning how to DJ?
The most easiest thing to learn was realistically downloading music.
Okay.
Right?
True, yeah.
That was the most easiest thing to learn, downloading music. Yeah, downloading music.
And what would you say was the hardest thing?
Hardest thing was beat matching.
Yeah? Why would you say that was the hardest thing for you to learn?
Because when you're beat matching, it's a thing where you might think you get it right. Like, you might hear a sick transition for the first time, you might think it's right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it actually isn't.
Yeah.
Right? So it takes years of practice and playing out to really understand the art of mixing.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And to be honest, like, I'm one of those DJs where I'm not afraid to help out a certain DJ, especially if they're new in the business and they want to learn certain stuff. And and if they come across beat matching and they're having trouble with it, like, I'll help you. You know what I mean? Because it took me at least, I would say, 3 to 4 years to actually get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trust me.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. What's your favorite music to DJ?
Well, my favorite music is dancehall, but as a DJ, you gotta play everything.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, dancehall music is my favorite. Like, of course, I play the hip hop, you know.
Yeah.
Play Afrobeats, soca, top 40, soul music.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, the list goes on. But, like, my favorite out of all is dancehall.
Dancehall?
Yeah.
What would you say is the hardest genre of music to, like, beat match or mix, like you were just talking about?
Well, to be honest, when you learn how to beat match and you get it down right, you could mix any genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because it comes back down to the listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you find the first beat, whatever, and it's with every song. Like, if I'm to listen to, like, a Spanish song now, I'm looking for the first beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's all about counting and stuff like that. So it's find the first beat, you count, you make sure how you're mixing at the right spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to be honest, if you've mastered that part of DJing, it shouldn't be difficult for you to mix any.
That makes sense.
You know
That makes
what I mean?
sense. Yeah. Do you make a lot of mixes aside from, like, actual DJing for events?
I do. Mixes for events.
No, like, besides mixes for events, do you, like, actually
My
make
own
like, your own
personal
mixes?
mixes?
Yeah.
I do. So it's been a while since I've made a mix CD. To be honest, my last mix CD I would say I made was in 2018.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't really make another mix after that. To be honest
Why?
with you.
How come?
How would I answer this question now? It's maybe because, like, okay, like, how I make my mixes, I don't normally make it on a turntable. You know what I mean? It's all on a computer and stuff like that. So my mixes are, like, computerized. So
makes sense.
for, like, you would see a DJ making an hour mix.
Yeah.
For me, how I'm making my mixes, an hour mix would be like a week for me.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
That
So,
makes sense. That makes
because
sense.
of, like, all the bookings that are coming in, and
Yeah.
because I'm DJing and stuff like that, like, I don't really have the time to really put in and make the mixes anymore like how I used to make them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have thought about it still to make a new mix for 2020, but 2020 is a year that really discouraged me, kind of threw me off. I was like,
For sure. As for a lot of people, 100%.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that event that you guys are seeing, it was actually me and Steenie, Ristic Steenie. It was a Snoopy's party.
Oh, wow,
I was
wow,
living
yeah.
my best life, yeah. So, that was me and him working together side by side.
That's nice.
And,
That's nice. Do you always work with other DJs, or a lot of times it's just yourself?
It depends though. Like, if we're in a club and it's what do you call it there? Say there's like 5 other DJs on the bill.
Yeah.
Like, a DJ on the bill, you and him might have like the same similar chemistry, and you guys work together on the levels, and you'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you a hand or whatever the case. I'll MC you, mix, whatever the case. But
Yeah.
I would say like 85% of the time it's mostly me doing it by myself.
Yeah.
As a DJ, you gotta learn to do everything. You gotta mix, MC, song selection has to be on point, everything. So
Yeah.
and at the same time, like in Toronto, in that industry, a
Yeah.
lot of DJs are selfish. You know what I
You
mean?
think so?
Yeah,
For sure. He's like, for sure.
right.
Yeah.
So you gotta know that you know how to do everything from Jump Street, MC, mix, song
Yeah.
select, everything. You gotta know you can do everything by yourself. So even if somebody does come and help you, and
Yeah.
if they decide to leave you on the boat rocking by yourself, you can sail that boat by yourself.
Yeah.
You understand?
No, yeah, that makes sense.
So that's one of the things with me. I made sure I learned everything. MCing, talking, and when it comes to MCing too, like you can't really MCing, you can't really go up there and say anything because people will laugh at you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You gotta say the stuff and make it make sense.
Yeah.
Even if you're gonna make it sound goofy, even if you're gonna say it in a goofy way, make sure it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
For sure.
trust me.
What would you say your favorite events are to DJ for?
I know I said I like dancehall, but I would say more the corporate side.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, why so? Why would you say so?
Cause,
You can keep it real. You can keep it honest.
if you really want me to keep it real,
Yeah, keep
oh
it
my
real.
gosh!
Keep
All
it
right,
real.
we're gonna keep it real. My crowd, which is the dancehall scene, don't get me wrong, I like DJing for it and all, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
They're very unruly, and they don't follow rules, and they don't tend to listen, and they're just stubborn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on the business aspect of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
why I say corporate, because corporate, what they do is, one, they come and check up on you.
Yeah. Okay.
Two, they make sure your money's in full.
Yeah.
They don't hesitate when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the energy over there, when you feel the energy, it's different. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it makes sense for sure.
The dancehall side of things is totally opposite.
A little bit more wild, eh?
It's
All over the
totally
place.
opposite.
Yeah.
from
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Me, I gotta be waiting like a month or 2 months, bringing on promoters' phone. Yo, where's my
Wow.
money?
Really? Oh my gosh.
It's foolishness. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
at the same time, that's why I say more the corporate side, because don't get
It's
me
a bit
wrong,
more professional.
it is more
Yeah,
professional. Like don't get me
yeah.
wrong, I love you guys, dancehall. Don't fight me.
Yes.
I'm just being real.
No, yeah.
Alright?
That makes
So-
sense. 100% that makes sense. What would you say is the craziest thing you ever seen while DJing?
You really want me to say the craziest thing I've seen while DJing?
Yeah. Is it PG? No?
It is PG.
Okay. Let me hear it.
It's violent though, but it's PG.
Okay, now let's hear it. What was the craziest thing?
There was an event where it was actually in a club.
Okay.
This was, I think, back in 2017. I would
Okay.
say. Yeah,
A couple years ago.
this was in 2017. My friend was actually DJing at the time. I was just in the DJ booth, just standing there.
Okay.
Right? We're there vibing, listening to music. I'm vibing, have my drink in my hand, and I see a
Yeah.
commotion in the middle of the crowd.
Oh wow.
I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Apparently, somebody got stabbed in their neck in the middle of the dance floor. And
No way.
literally seen that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And that was actually my first time really like actually visualizing something like that
Yeah.
face to face, because I don't see these things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
So I seen it, I was like I was in utter shock.
Yeah,
Music
for
stopped
sure.
right away, everything, like,
Oh my gosh.
don't worry, that guy's still alive.
Okay, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God.
But yeah,
That's crazy,
that was the
though.
most craziest thing I've ever seen, and
That's pretty wild.
that was at a dancehall party.
Oh,
no,
wow.
No disrespect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's wild.
So
That is
falls
pretty
back
wild.
to, like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, I'll DJ for my Patriots or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love dancehall, whatever, but when it comes to, like, more professional and business, like, I'd rather go to corporate side.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense.
You're better off to branch out on the corporate side, to be honest with
Yes,
you,
for
'cause,
sure.
like, there's only so far you can go in the dancehall scene.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's only so far you can go.
That makes sense. Have you ever traveled at all for DJing?
Yeah.
Okay, where have you traveled before?
The only place I really went was Jamaica, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's nice though. How was that? How was that experience?
The first time I was there, it was kind of a nervous experience for me because remember, these are hardcore Jamaicans.
Yeah.
You know, I'm playing.
Don't play but they music.
Right. And when I'm over in Toronto, I'm playing like more foreign eyes. You know what I mean? So top 10 is what I hear. So you know what I mean? So when you're over there now, they want to hear everything.
Yeah.
They want to hear reggae. They want to hear a little bit of Bob. They want to hear a little bit of everything. Like, you can't just go over there and play one particular way. So I was kind of nervous. You know what I mean? But when I got up there and I started playing and playing and playing, and I seen that the people were gravitating to how I was playing, I was like, oh, the stress level kind of went down a little bit.
Okay, that's
you know
good.
I mean?
That's good.
So that was the first time. And, you know, I got a lot of good praises for the first time.
That's good.
So
that's really good.
The second time I went, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
And at the same time, I did, you know, have a nice vacation.
Okay, that's good. Living lavish as doing your job. That's dope. That's dope.
Trust me.
Is there any other places that you haven't been to that you want to travel to DJ at all?
I want to go to Miami. I want to see what it's like over there.
Oh yeah, Miami's. I've actually been to Miami. Miami's really lit. So
I know
that'd
a
be
lot
a good place.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people say they want to go to New York, but I feel like New York is basically the same pace as Toronto.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't want to go over there, right? Because I already know what I'm gonna do. If I go over there, I know exactly what I'm gonna run into. The same thing. So I want to go to like places like Miami. I want to see what it's like down there. Like, you know, see how they party and stuff like that.
For sure. No, it's definitely lit down there. I can definitely tell you that the partying scene is crazy out there for sure. Yeah. So that'd be definitely a good place for sure. Yeah. So is there any DJs out there that inspire you at all that you kind of try to like take some pointers from at all, or no?
Who would I say? Well, my favorite DJs that I like listening to are they're basically a music group. They're called Black Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah. Another one is Tony Materan. Another one is Firelings.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Those are the guys that I mostly look up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they've been in the business for a very, very long time. Like when I was in diapers.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know what I mean? So, grow listening to them, hearing how they play, hear their style, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So, I mainly look up to those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Learn a lot from them.
That's
they
cool.
are dancehall based. But,
yeah. Okay,
you know.
that's okay though. That's okay. I know that you've also gotten to meet a lot of like, you know, popular people or like famous people as well from DJing, such as like Cardi B's sister. I know you've met her. I know you've met Inhale Me, which is like a dancehall dancer. What was that like, being able to meet like so many well-known people out there just through DJing and stuff and going to events?
You second, hold on. I kind of got brains.
No worries. Yeah, I was just saying, like, how does it feel to have met so many like popular people from like just doing something simple as DJing?
How does it feel meeting popular people?
Whatever.
Yeah, it's like before you meet them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to meet them. When you meet them, it's really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, when you meet them, you see that they're just ordinary
normal people
like us. Like,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't met all of them. There is some of them that I have met where they feel like they're on their high horses, where
really?
you can't even take a little picture with somebody or give somebody a little promotional video.
Can you drop
because
some names?
I don't think that's right, but
okay,
you know,
fine. Yeah.
There's a few. That actually, no, it's not even a few. There's one particular one.
Okay, wow.
I felt like he was on his high horse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which I feel like kind of takes like not the fun out of it, but kind of just takes like the joy out of like actually meeting them. You know what I mean? If they're kind of like stush and stuff, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who would you say was like the most coolest person you ever met?
Dexter Daps.
Oh really? Yeah, okay. Wow.
Coolest guy you could ever meet.
Oh wow.
Dexter Daps.
Yeah.
Coolest guy you will ever meet.
Okay.
I kid you not.
Out
of everybody that I've met, he's the coolest guy.
Yeah. Why do you say
this
that?
guy knows about the real trenches. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
He will sit there and he will have a conversation with you. He knows who he is, but he will literally have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's nice
and
though.
He will talk about anything. He will talk about life. He will talk about anything. He will never ever try to make you feel like, oh, I'm
like
bigger than somebody. And trust me, he's the realest guy you'll ever meet as a superstar.
Jeez.
Right? We're having a conversation for so long. He even offered me a drink. He's like, yo, I will give you this, what are you drinking? Like, it's like me and you
super
sitting
chill.
me and you sitting down having a conversation. Like, he's chill like that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So it's not like he's just, oh, yo, I'm Dexter Daps, I'm in the room now. Everybody no, and he's very secluded. Like, if he's at a party, like, he will be hidden in a corner.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And he would actually, like, even though he's hidden in a corner, he would leave the corner at time to time and socialize with people.
That's awesome.
Walking around to every group, socializing, talking, meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's your name? How are you?
Yeah.
You know?
This basic combo.
Yeah.
That's nice though. That's nice. That's
unlike these other ones, I want 1,000 bottles by my table before 12 o'clock. And if it's just not there, I'm going to leave.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Trust me, but Dexter Daps is the coolest one you could ever meet still.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's cool. Dope. He has good music too, so that's nice to
is.
hear. I love him, so that's really good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, before we continue on, we're just going to take a quick little break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, I have a...
Do you know who you are? What is your name?
Sometimes you wonder why and wonder how. Don't be alone. Just stay calm, cause even if you choose or not to.
My child, recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology. Memorized to keep you from evil theology. For you, the darker hue, you denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology. Divide and conquer each other, really lynch policy. You cannot build each other up, how will you build economy?
What's good, everybody? Welcome back. If you are just tuning in, you're here with your girl Ellen Roxon on my show Talkk Datt Talkk. I'm here with my guest, the real super fame, or also known as Tevin. So we're just going to continue with some more conversation, you guys. And yeah. So I know that you also started something as well. I think it's called Super in the Basement.
Yeah, Super Live in the Basement.
Super Live in the Basement, okay.
Oh, you're watching.
Yeah. What made you want to start that up?
And the reason why I really started that up, to be honest with you, is because I want to give back to the music industry. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We have a lot of talent in Toronto.
Yeah.
A lot of underground talent that is not being, not a lot of light is really shining on them for them to actually get the exposure that they need.
For sure, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a thing where I started where, something similar to what we're doing, interview, talk, get to know the artist, you know what I mean? And then they do like a 15-minute freestyle or whatever at the end.
Oh, wow, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I also have my DJ, Junior Chin from Firestone, big him up, same ways. You know what I mean? So he's there doing the mix down session. Sometimes we switch around, sometimes 1 week I'll mix the artist, next week he'll mix the artist, switch it around, whatever. 1 week I'll play the warm-up songs, next week he'll play, simple stuff like that. But I am trying to start it back in November because I have a weekly that I'm starting.
Okay.
In November 4th. It's called Wednesday Special, Ladies and Liquor Edition.
Yes, right? I saw that as well, yeah.
What I'm going to do is with that is before the event, the Super Live in the Basement is going to be on that same Wednesday. So we're going to be airing from the club.
Oh, wow, wow.
So right after the interview's done and the whole, the episode, it's party time.
Party time. Okay, that makes sense. I mean? That makes sense.
So just to give back, any artist that's watching this right now that, you have music, you have talent, you want people to hear yourself, just hit me up, DM me.
Awesome, that's
awesome. On the show. I am actually looking for artists for November as well too. I only have I think 3 right now. I need 1 more.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But so far, since I started it before in the past, it was actually a good feedback because remember, we're all in quarantine.
Yes, yeah, so not much to do.
We got to find some stuff to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Makes sense. How would you say your quarantine was with being a DJ, not really, being able to do events at all? How was that for you?
at first, the first ever quarantine live that was happening, people were actually sending money for money.
Oh, wow, okay.
So
that's nice.
When we seen that, we were like, what? You know what I mean? But
wow.
apart from that, like, you know, I'm not really here just to say, oh, I did it for, you know?
Yeah,
but
of course.
Apart from that, like, quarantine DJing on live, it really showed us DJs that we have to go harder at what we're doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to go harder. It made us go back in our computers and switch around our playlists and know that, you know, our playlists need to change. It gave us a lot of time to really sit down and do our homework as DJs.
Yeah.
And I hope DJs are listening.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
You know, for us to reorganize ourselves so when we come back to reality now.
Yeah.
You know, we're playing a different style, different way, and different style. Because, like, since life semi-open back, I've been to a couple parties and I've heard a couple of these DJs play. And I'm not call up no name, but I hear a couple of them play, and it's the same thing. It's like they have been doing nothing since quarantine. And that was a time for us to really sit down and say, you know what, I'm going to do my homework.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to perfect my craft. Probably release a little mix. Come up with different projects.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because big up Red Links as well with the NSL. You know, that's going good. You know, the DJ song / DJ beef going back and forth, whatever. You know what I mean? But big him up for that. He came for that during quarantine. You know what I mean? So that's still going. That's still going strong for him right now at the moment.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's the vision I have for the Super Live in Basement too, because I just don't want it to be like, oh, I only did that for quarantine just to try.
Yeah, you want to continue it for sure.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense, of course.
Because even before that, like I had my Wednesday show that I was doing where I was DJing, and I had special guest DJs DJing as well. It was called Demo Panic Wednesdays.
Okay.
I was doing that, but then I realized that, you know, Instagram, people tend to get bored very easy.
Yeah, 100%. Especially with this new generation, all about social media and all that. Like, yeah, definitely get bored easy for sure.
Exactly. So with that being said, like, I was like, you know what? Shoot, I got to think of something really quick, really fast. Like, what could I think of in the, you know, in the midst of time? Yeah. Because, like, my show, I seen that the numbers was kind of going down low. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, people are getting bored. They're tired of seeing every week I'm doing the same thing over and over again. So I had to think of something new. You know what I mean?
Gotta switch it up. Gotta switch it up.
To be honest, funny story. Like the way how I came up with Super Live in the Basement, I was actually high at the time.
Really? Wow. Okay. Well, hey, you came up with something great during that time, though, right?
Hey, we were sitting in my brethren's basement because that's what he had it sound like. You were literally in a basement, and then I was high and I was like, hold on. I was looking around and I'm like, basement.
Oh wow!
Right?
Okay. That's how you came up with the name. Makes sense.
And then the name didn't come up yet because I was gonna call it something else, something basement, something else. I can't remember what I was gonna call it. But I was like basement. And then at the time, he had a friend over who was an artist, and he was like on the mic just freestyling, messing around.
Oh wow!
Right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hold on, I could do something.
Yeah, for sure.
During quarantine, everybody's at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I thought about it, and I was like, yo,
That's
Super Live in the Basement. It was actually like 2 days after I came up with the name. I was like, okay, it's Super Live in the Basement.
Wow. How do you feel with, you know, quarantine kind of being done now, and, you know, events are starting back up? Have you done any gigs yet since quarantine has, like, been over?
Yes, I have. Even in quarantine.
Okay.
People were, like, secretly doing events, and I was still getting booking. Like, but this was, like I would say, probably, like, 3 weeks before they officially announced that quarantine was, like, you know, over.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They were hollering at me asking, like, I even did live bookings.
Oh, wow.
Like, literally on live at my home DJing.
Yeah.
A girl paid me $250 just to DJ from my house.
Oh, wow.
We live together, and she's in her house, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
For her birthday.
Oh, wow,
right?
that's crazy.
And it started for, like, what? It started from 5 till about 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sick. People were really finding ways to still enjoy it during quarantine, eh?
And then after that, people were like, okay, you're only allowed a certain minimum of people. So this is when the Airbnb party started getting
popular. Yes.
Everybody was doing it because even me, I fall to that too. I did one too for my birthday.
Yeah.
You know, my only Airbnb was actually good. It was good still.
That's nice.
You know, I had my brethren's DJ. Big up King B.
Okay.
You know, big up J Links. You know, they came through. They played, you know, a couple rounds on my birthday and stuff like that.
Okay.
And all my real people were at my birthdays too. It was, you know, I had to find a secluded house though, where it was in the
For sure.
I had to.
For sure.
So.
How do you feel like it is DJing now, though, after quarantine? Do you feel like there's like a big difference compared to like before COVID and now after?
There is a big difference.
Yeah?
There is a big difference.
Yeah.
There is a big difference.
For sure, for
There's
sure.
a big difference. I don't want to say the wrong thing and then I get butt up.
No, I hear you. No, but even I've noticed, like, you know, going out now, like, I know a lot of places, even though you can, like, be in, like, crowds and, like, go to clubs, like, I know a lot of them are saying you guys can't dance and stuff like that. So I feel like it's even sometimes hard for, like, DJs to still kind of make that connection with the crowd because, like, there's so many restrictions now.
Not really, so to speak, because now it's more of, you see, they enforce the mask law now.
Yes.
Right. So now what it is venues are more they're like utilizing on the fact, okay, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right, as long as you have a mask, you can come in.
Yeah.
50 people, you know, nobody's listening to that.
Yeah.
Right? So like 50 people on a flyer, whatever the case, and you know, it's when you get there, it's more than 50 people. It's probably like, I would say roughly 100 people are in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and majority of them, they do have masks on.
Yeah.
Right? And to be honest, like, I feel the energy is a lot different.
Yeah, for
After
sure.
it is. I would walk into a party.
Yeah, for sure.
And off the bat, I would feel the energy is different. Like, it's a different energy.
Yeah.
From when it was before. You know what I mean? Like the patriots that are coming to parties, this thing, they actually want to get what they pay their money for now.
I know what you mean. Yeah, that's very true.
They actually do. Like, I would have like especially the females. The females are more fighting out now. They're like, yo, I paid my money. I want to hear some girl song.
Yeah.
I want to hear. I was DJing one time and this girl came up to me, literally batting me up at the DJ booth.
Really?
Yo, play some girls' music. Play it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what I mean? So the females are lashing out now. They're actually lashing out. You know what I mean? So
people want to hear what they want to hear.
Yeah,
now. They're not just going out for nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They want to get their money's worth of what they're coming and paying for at the party. You know
Of
what I
course,
mean? People
of
are actually
course.
putting their foot down as to when before quarantine happened.
Of course.
They didn't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And I believe
sense.
Instagram played a big role in that.
Yeah.
Instagram lives played a big role in that.
100%. I would agree with you for sure.
You know what I mean? Because majority of the time, like when I was doing my live, it was mostly females. You know what I mean? And they were in there, you know, and I was playing for the ladies or whatever the case, so they kind of adapted to that. They're like, you know what? Yo, we want this feeling when we come back into a party, like we want to actually rock out on stage. You know? So
that's good.
It is like that, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I can tell less man tune are playing now, which is a good thing. You know
Yes, we gotta switch up the vibes. You know what I mean?
We
Gotta
do.
make everybody happy. For sure, for sure. What advice would you give to young people out there that wanna, you know, start at being a DJ, but maybe are scared to do so?
My advice, that is actually I love that question.
Yeah. Okay.
My advice to the young DJs that are coming up in the business now: stay in your own lane, do your own thing.
Yeah.
Do your own thing. If you find a lane that you're good in, you stay in it and you stick to it.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to mirror yourself as somebody else.
That's very true.
You understand what I'm saying? Because when I was coming up, I was getting that fight heavy. The biggest controversial thing against Super Fame's name is, oh, you're following so and so. It's not the case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the same time, like, and don't just try. And another thing for the young sounds, don't just try and put all eggs into one basket.
Yeah.
Branch out. Like, the dancehall scene is not the only scene there to be known and to be recognized. And yes, it is fun. It looks popular to you guys. But when I give you guys at least like 3-4 years, when you guys actually are in it and you guys see what it's all about, you guys are gonna run from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the same time, like, try to like branch out, go downtown. Go out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's not just for the DJs alone, it's for people in general.
For sure. I feel like for anyone to be successful, you have to go off the grid, you know?
Go out of your comfort zone. Take a trip to, like, where? Shelburne, Ontario. They live out there.
Yeah, no, it's
You
true.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you gotta branch off 100%.
Go to Niagara Falls. See how they live out there, even though Niagara Falls is getting popular now.
No, yeah, it is. It is.
Right.
It's getting very popular now, yeah.
Go to Buffalo. Go somewhere. Like, go somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Out of your comfort zone. See how they respond out there. Network somewhere. Like, at least everywhere you go, try to leave your name out there.
Yeah.
You know, because people are always listening.
It's very true.
And everybody does want a DJ. It doesn't matter if you're DJing for 6 months.
Yeah.
From you say you're a DJ, they will book you.
Yeah.
It's just how you present yourself and how you know,
that's always key.
Bring yourself out there and how your marketing skills is. And more on the topic of business as well. Make sure, for the young sound, make sure you guys can conduct business very well.
Yeah.
At a young age, if you go to a big man and you conduct yourself very well to them, they will have the utmost respect for you.
For sure. I actually interviewed 2 young DJs. One was actually 11 and the other one 14, I believe. And they're out here literally doing their thing, and like, they're very professional. Yeah, they're very good. So I agree with that one for sure. It's honestly all in how you conduct yourself, because you can be whatever age, and if you conduct yourself properly and know what you're doing, like, you can go so far for sure.
Trust me, it works.
Yeah.
It works. Trust
sure.
me. Trust me. Don't be following your favorite DJ that you're looking for and be stuck in one era.
Yeah, no, do your own thing for sure.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
speaking of young ones too, I know you have a son.
Yes, I
as
do.
well. How do you feel it is, like, you know, balancing being, like, you know, a busy DJ and also being a father?
To be honest, from you have your priorities set and you have your priorities straight.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do in this world and still be you can do anything you want and still be a parent. I don't mean anything you want in a sense where it has to surround around negativity. You know what I mean? From, you know, you have your house in check and you know that your priorities when it comes to being a parent is on 100.
Yeah.
And you know, okay, I'm gonna schedule out my time now, and all right, if I'm not DJing today, if I have no bookings today on a Saturday, don't take up yourself and go out. Stay with your son. It all depends on how busy you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If 2 weekends in a row, like, because I know everybody has their 9 to 5 or whatever, so like weekdays they count, but they don't really count in a sense, because remember, even if your son or daughter's at daycare, you're at work from like 9 to 5. So when you pick them up from daycare, they're seeing you from 5 till about 8, 9 till they knock out. But weekends, even if you're not doing nothing on a weekend, you're not booked. Like, even 2 weekends in a row, you're not booked. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
You use that time and spend with your kids.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Partying is not going anywhere.
Facts.
Me personally,
100%.
I only go out unless I'm booked.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Majority of the time with my son.
That's good. That's really awesome.
I don't take up myself and go out there because, I just want to go out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Aw.
That's how I balance my time still. Like,
yeah, that's good.
all right,
that's really good.
Today, which is Friday,
Yeah.
I have no bookings today.
Yeah.
I'm not DJing today.
Yeah.
When I leave from here, I'm going right back home.
That's you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tomorrow I have a wedding to do.
Oh,
so I'm
wow.
going to be away.
Yeah.
The wedding is finished at like 11, I think. So by the time I get home, my son's going to be sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah.
But Sunday, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
In
home
my
with the
house.
baby. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, like, you can't just, like, it's not, like, Jamaican people have a saying, it's not every pot knock you must go.
Yes.
You understand?
I like that one. Yeah, I like
So,
that.
at the same time, do what you gotta do. Like, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's not, I hear a lot of people complaining, saying, oh, it's hard because, no, it's not. It's the way you balance out your time.
It's true. That's very true, for sure. 100%.
A lot of people need to learn to have time management skills.
Yes.
They do. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to balance out your time. And from you balance out your time, you know, okay, this is this is that, this is this, this is that, this is this. Especially even if you do live with a spouse, girlfriend, wife, or whatever, they would understand.
For sure.
Because they know your schedule.
For sure. How do you feel that is, like, relationships with being in, like, a field that's, like, you know, a lot of partying and going out? How is that for you? What would you say for that?
Well, if you're with a female that don't trust you, you're going to run into issues.
100%. 100%.
If you're with somebody that trusts you and you don't give them a reason not to trust you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Then you're good. You understand? So
Yeah.
if you're in a relationship with somebody or you have a baby mother that you live with or whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
and she has an issue with you going out even to your bookings, even if you're working.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You know what I mean? Then there's a problem there because you gave her that reason not to trust you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
But
makes
if
sense.
she trusts you and you don't give her a reason not to, like, trust you or whatever the case, then there shouldn't be no
Then
issue.
you good?
You know what I mean? But there is those females though that even though they do trust you, whatever, they still want it because you know,
they still want to know what's going on, when you gonna be home, how's the event going.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
At the same time, men, trust me, I know us DJs we're categorized as dogs. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like at the same time, we have to show the people them that it don't look that way.
Yeah. That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So even if you're in a relationship, just do the right thing.
Yep. Always do the right thing, you guys. Where would you like to see yourself in the next few years as a DJ?
As a DJ? Mm-hmm. To be honest, I'm going to try to work towards being international.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's
really
where I want to go. Mm-hmm. Like I said, back to what I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I want to work towards being international. I want to go on the more producing side of life.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making singles, whatever.
Yeah.
One day I'd love to have Drake on one of my
singles.
For
sure.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all about pushing yourself at the end of the day.
For sure.
So more international where I could actually make something out of DJing than going home with what? Okay, rent money.
Yeah.
Car payment.
That's true.
Grocery.
Yeah.
No. I want to know that, all right, cool. I have a gig today and they're paying me $32,000.
Yep. For sure, you're making that Bitcoin.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that for sure.
That's what I want to, but it's all about pushing yourself.
Yep.
And progression.
For sure.
Because nothing is going to be handed to you.
Definitely not, for sure.
You know what I mean? So.
Can you see yourself doing anything else other than DJing as well?
Oh, of course, most definitely. Me personally, I do computer repairs.
Okay, wow, that's
computer technician. I went to school for it.
Okay.
All of that. You know what I mean? So even if DJing doesn't
skyrocket, you got that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good though. It's always good to have a backup.
Exactly, and I do have my day job.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Look at you. Okay.
So at the same time, it's not that I'm not just sitting at home.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. You know what I mean? Because right now, like, don't get me wrong, the money I'm getting from DJing, it's good, but it's not great.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You understand? It helps out, but it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not the type of money where I could say I could survive off of.
Yeah.
Especially now I have a family.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
makes sense.
The money that I'm getting, like, I'm gonna break it out like this. The money that I'm getting from DJing, if I never had a family and I was just single and I didn't have no responsibilities or priorities, that money you'd see me in like the latest gear every day.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Makes sense.
When you have a family, no.
Yeah.
You can't just depend on DJing alone to take care of your bills. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, which makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff
Always
like
gotta have the main job and the side hustle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until like miraculously your side hustle skyrockets tomorrow morning.
100%.
You know what I mean? Then you're like, all right, cool, I don't have to work again. You know what I mean? But
which we all wish for, 100%.
Trust me, I seen a meme like that the other day. It said, what did the meme say? It said, the new career path is your side hustle.
Yep. No, for sure. But you can make it that 100%.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on my show with me today. I had a great time. It was nice having you here. Make sure you guys check out his page, book him up for DJing. You can show yourself out if you want to.
Yes, book me. You know, I'm always taking bookings. Whenever you see this face, you know, it's very controversial. Big up everybody that's tuned in. Black's done the place, said he's here watching. Big up yourself. Big up J-Links, big up King B, big up everybody where I watch. You know what I mean?
Yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys tune in every Fridays at 12 p.m. to watch me here on my show, you guys, Talk That Talk. You guys can also follow me on my social media at Talk That Talk Media, just so that you guys can keep up with updates with the show and all that good stuff, you guys, as well as my services. Also, be sure to follow us on our Instagram page as well, you guys, GBKMFM, and be sure to check out our website, www.gbkmfm. And yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. I'll be back with you guys next week, and keep on rocking, you guys.
engaging and thoughtful weekly show? Or are you a business person or entrepreneur interested in building a brand for yourself? Can you connect with an audience and have strong social media skills? If so, the GBKM Network would love to invite you to join our team. We're looking for driven, genuine folks who are willing to work hard as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like you, come join our team. For more information, email your resume to career@gbkm.fm. That is career, CAREER, at gbkm.fm. It's time to turn your passion into a career. Do you believe you could host an entertaining, engaging, and thoughtful weekly show? Or are you a business person or entrepreneur interested in building a brand for yourself? Can you connect with an audience and have strong social media skills? If so, the GBKM Network would love to invite you to join our team. We're looking for driven, genuine folks who are willing to work hard as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like